Alrighty, good morning. Getting started here. A couple minutes later than I said I would, but hey. I am continuing on with Chernobylite, and I figured something out. I was playing around trying to figure out what I was missing, and I went into the game. And it saved where I went into the game. I didn't actually play anything. I just kind of wandered around in the base. And what I figured out, that I was missing, is this. So you've got this board here, and you've got the Aradne's mask thing there. Well, you've got 4 different boards here, and honestly, I did not realize that. I also didn't realize that, like, this one says I have everything, and that is the simulation. That's one of the simulations. This is a simulation I've done. Simulation I haven't done. Simulation I haven't done. Simulation I haven't done. So, that's what I was missing this whole time. I thought I didn't realize, because I wasn't paying close enough attention. I didn't realize that there were, there's a clue missing, but I can actually, that's one I've already done. This one, I have everything, and I haven't done the simulation. So those investigations they're talking about, that I haven't done yet, I think this is what it is. So, I'm going to do the simulations. So, the first part of this is going to be doing these 3 different simulations, and then I think that is going to put me in where I can do the final heist and go into the power plant and end this game. Okay, they're saying I need to do a mission and then leave it for evening. Alright, whatever. I'll do one last mission. I don't care. This will be a final little whatever, nothing, I don't care mission anyway. So, let's see. I can actually stay at the base and not do a mission. I've never tried that. And I don't know if everybody can. I guess not. So I can have anyone stay at the base. Who's mad at me? I think Mikhail and Sashko are mad at me. Yeah, let's just... Oh, no. Yeah, whatever. Let's just do this one last mission real quick, and then I can do that other part. I actually like the game. I think it's probably pretty boring to watch. It's not a ball of excitement. Especially when I'm wandering around and going, what am I missing? What am I missing? Alright. So I've got something there, something there, something there. Where's my main objective? Oh, it's in the middle of all of my food stash stuff. Alright. Or, not food stash, all of my machines there. Alright, well, we'll just go straight to the main thing, and then I'll go check out those three, just for giggles, since it's the last thing we're doing here. Main objective. And just because I'm assuming it's the end of the game doesn't mean I'm not going to pick up resources. Doesn't mean I'm not going to pick up resources. I knew what I was trying to say. Okay, so that's where I'm headed. I think the easiest way to go around is to go around this way. And there's my first dude. Two of them.
What's that smell? Did someone take a shit out here or what?
I'm gonna try to stealth take these guys if I can.
I have to take a leak soon. What's that smell? Did someone take a shit out here or what?
Where?
Shit! What the hell is this? Someone whacked Vladimir. Look, you gotta check it out.
I don't know what happened to his
Tango's behind cover. Careful.
yeah, whatever. Not sure what happened to.
Light his ass up. One of our guys.
There it is. For some reason it threw it way off into the bushes. Alright. I'm gonna do this in a no take no prisoners way because I want to. Who's armored?
You there? I better shoot you. Shoot to kill.
Damn it. Getting in a hurry. Not doing what I need to be doing. Wasted some shots there that I'll have to make up for when I get back to base. I think oop, that's outside. Don't know what or who this is. It is Semyon.
Ah, good to see you,
Ah, the
Grigor.
old man. That's
My
right.
brother in arms. Want to trade some stuff?
Sure, dude.
I'd
What
like
do
to
you got?
exchange a bullet for some scrap.
Really don't need any of his stuff. Yeah, what the heck. It's the last time I'm going to be trading with him.
Did you find anything really valuable?
Take a look, son.
Primitive armor, metal plate, gas mask. Nope.
See you later.
Alright, that was... not really a necessary exchange, but whatever. Go back over to this one. Yeah, okay.
Who? Oh, it's you.
So, this is how you get your goods, huh? Gordon Gecko my ass.
Wait, it's not like that.
Don't bullshit me. I heard the gunshot.
I'm not a murderer. You have to believe me. This dude was already a goner. I put him out of his misery. It was mercy.
You could have tried to help him instead. I wonder how your other customers will react to this. Or maybe you just shoot them too.
What? No, of course not. Look, out here, you need to take opportunities whenever you see them. Otherwise, you'll never make it. How about you forget you saw me, and next time, I might have something extra for you.
Whatever.
Fine.
I looted
I guess
their
I can't
bodies
really
myself,
blame you.
so
We're all
can't be a
trying to
hypocrite about
survive.
We've got a deal then.
it.
Good
Nah.
luck building your fortune, Mr. Invisible Hand.
Haha, thanks. But I'll make me...
Yep. Alright, so that was all there was to that. Got, what, one more here? Yep, I'll go do it. Is somebody seeing me? Oh, yes. Thank you very much for the stuff. I'll put it to good use. Promise. Oh, somebody's searching for me.
Unauthorized personnel within the perimeter. Take him down. You're going down, Kim and Yook.
Well, why I was sitting there trying to hit him from 20 feet away, I don't know. Looks like I've missed a few things up in that. But, do I really need them? No, not really. But since I'm right here. I'm not going to get crazy about it. There's just one guy looking for me. Okay. Is he armored? He is. Not very observant either.
We gotta check it out.
Okay. Running through the ammo on that thing. Oh, you know what? I have another weapon to try. Man. I keep forgetting to try it. Okay. Oh, is my psyche damaged now? Fine. Just because I go on a killing spree, my psyche's damaged. Oh. This is just my other merchant dude.
Stop right there. You're on Pripyat Bradford now.
Alright. I'll trade with him.
You mentioned something about trade. What kind of things do you have? What about this,
That'll be one food ration.
Sure thing.
Here you go. It's just for you.
Alright.
I better be going now.
Bradford forever, Igor.
Okay, where did it set it? Oh, right at my feet. Okay. Because... There we go. And let's see what I get. Yeah, I didn't get much. That's alright. I already took out everybody, so I don't get to test my... Okay, well, I don't know what that's actually going to do to somebody, but got a pretty spectacular effect. So yeah. Alright, time to end this. I guess the test of that thing will be in the final mission, if I'm right about doing those 3 simulations. Alright, everybody's here. I'm sure everybody succeeded because they're all here. Got medicine. Wow. Sashko only brought back a half a ration. He sucks. Alright. Well, I got plenty of food, so everybody is going to get a double ration as their last meal. Maybe. I'll go around and talk with people.
What's going on, Igor?
That's all. Let's see. Skills. I can still train in perfect stealth with him. Got 4 points. Rat King. Yeah, let's train with the Rat King.
I just remembered something, Mousy.
What is it? More rat stories or history lessons?
A cautionary tale. A wise mousey can always find a tasty bit of cheese, if he's smart. But take care that the cheese isn't poisoned or sitting in a trap. You never know what you might find.
What are you talking about?
Ozesk, 1957. Kapow! Evil rats were stirring the pot, trying to stick their ugly little stouts where they shouldn't.
Yes, I remember reading about that. It was a chemical explosion, right? Huge quantities of cesium-137 and strontium-90 were released into the atmosphere. Wasn't that classified?
While you were reading about it, my mother had to live through it. The placid Tekka River, so beautiful this time of the year. But after the boom, so poisonous.
Yes, one of many regrettable failures.
No, Mousy. What you call failure, I call a deliberate plan of the Rat King. He lured the silly little mouses with a chunk of smelly yet delicious cheese. But it was poisoned. And the cheese you are looking for may be poisoned as well, even if it looks delicious. So be very careful, little mouse. Whenever you sense these machinations in the shadows, you can be sure that the Rat King has a part in it.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks.
Okay. Let's do
Hey
some
there,
training.
Tarakan.
But of course, I can get...
Okay, so advanced software is 2 points. Yeah, let's
Fantastic.
go ahead and do it.
I'm ready to learn.
I'm going to spend my 4 points with him. Just do the 2 trainings real quick.
Okay, Mousy, I upgraded your PDA. The scanner now uses much less energy and charges faster. It's useful when you need to find something to eat. Let's go hunting. We may as well stock up while we practice. Use the upgraded PDA to track down and shoot some small game.
What? Really? Oh. I didn't know that I could hunt small game, even. It won't let me switch to a weapon. Oh, because it took away all my weapons.
Good kill. Remember to take the meat. We're not doing this for fun. That's enough, Mousy. Come back here. We should thank the great rat catcher for blessing us with this meat.
Well, that's interesting. If I'd known that earlier.
All right, Mousy. It seems you've got the hang of it. Well done.
Okay. So that would have been useful a while back,
What's
but
the matter, Mousy?
that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and
Hey
train
there,
him.
Tarakan.
But of course I can.
Actually, I can't do it.
Let me look real quick. Perfect gathering, perfect saving and saving, reflex. My health bar increases by 3. Well, that's what I want, rather than the other one from him. Especially going into this final battle. So yeah, I'm gonna go find Sashko. I don't like Sashko. He's been kind of the most useless of
How
the
are
three.
things, Professor?
Hey, Sashka.
About what? I can show you a thing.
Oh, I can't. I don't have enough points. It's 3 points. Son of a bitch.
Actually,
Whale shit. Alright, well. I'll go talk to the other two, I guess. And see if they have anything to say. Oh! That gave me the skill points I needed. Ha ha ha. Where'd he go? There he is.
How are things, Professor?
I want to
Hey.
train.
About what? I can show you.
Reflex. Awesome.
Fantastic.
Let's do it.
I'm ready to learn.
If that's going to increase my health bar by 3, I will take it.
Life on the streets taught me that quick reflexes can mean the difference between coming home and coming home in a box. Sometimes it can help you dodge a bullet. I mean, not literally, but you can remove yourself from harm's way. Let's see if I can teach you some new tricks, old dog. First, breathe from the bottom of your belly. Slowly flex that diaphragm. Feel the air filling you from your toes to the top of your head. Now,
Okay.
don't hold it. Just release it. Not too slow, but not too fast either. Focus on your breathing and repeat the exercise 3 or 4 times. Okay, talk is cheap. I'm gonna fire the rubber bullets at you. You try to anticipate the shot and cover before you get hit. Ha! That was fast. You're pretty spry for an over-the-hill pre-perestroika scientist. Take cover, Igor! You're getting good at this. Take cover, Igor! Nice moves, old-timer. You still got it. Take cover, Igor! Good to see you're still in shape. It'll come in handy. Outstanding. You got the reflexes of a teenage gangbanger on Crystal. I'd take you into my crew. No questions asked.
Okay.
Hey, Igor, at your age, that training must have burned you way out. But you ticked all the boxes, my man. You should be proud of yourself.
Okay. So that was supposed to have increased my health by 3. I don't see that it actually did, but whatever. Now everything is there. Okay. So I'm gonna dump anything I can in here. Those are all maxed out. Yeah. Well, I've been gathering materials that are way above and beyond what I actually ended up needing to finish the game. Well, that is, again, assuming that I am actually going to be able to finish the game now. That. Oop, wrong one. Alright, now. Well, first off, I'm going to craft some of these. Because it looked like it was one shot, one battery. So, well, it says I crafted 3 batteries. Is that true? Oh. Okay, so it is one. Alright, 1 shot, 1 battery. And I can only have 3. Looks like 3 in a stack. So I'll give myself 1 more stack of those. This has been very handy. That gives me 10 bullets for the railgun. 20, 30. Let me see how many I have now. That's these. Okay. I'm gonna do 10 more. So that should give me... Okay, I've got 54 shots with that. In case I get all crazy. Got... Should I go ahead and switch to heavy armor going into this last one? It cuts down on my stealth, but... Oh! Well, hello, Green K. It is a good game. I think it's a little boring for some people to watch, but I am enjoying the game. I think I'm pretty much done, though, after this. Trying to just finish up, and I think I figured out what I've been missing. In fact, I was just gonna go take care of some of that. I have been trying to figure out what I was missing to be able to go into the heist and go back into the power plant and finish it. I didn't realize I had 4 different clue boards and 4 different simulations that I needed to run through. So I'm just going to do that next. And then we can move on. So
what can I do for you, Professor?
Just making sure nobody's got something to say to me, and then I'm going to go do the simulations. So I've got 3 of them. I didn't even realize I did one and thought, oh, well, that was kind of a lot to put into one simulation. But alright, there we go. So we'll run this one. We'll just run them in order.
Yes, comrade. We think that this subject could be the key. Patient 0. Yes. She was pregnant. Only a couple of weeks. Yes, we were surprised too. No, she won't tell us who the father is. Based on the intel that our friends in the KGB provided us with, we've got 2 possible candidates. Unfortunately, one of them is already dead.
Okay. So they're thinking Tanya might have been sleeping with both Igor and that other dude. Is that what I'm getting out of that? Well, that would be unfortunate. My wife was cheating on me.
Absolutely, comrade. We've taken every precaution to make sure that Emilieva and her child are safe and sound. We're very curious too. We could be on the brink of something big here. Yes, I will keep you posted.
Dear God, Tanya? She She was with child? Our child? And she was this patient zero. They were using her for their experiments from the start.
Okay, that explains some stuff. This is a cool kind of environment. They put a lot of work into this. Sometimes get so caught up in the game you forget to just stop and appreciate. They did a lot here. Okay. 11 June 1990. All right.
My little bird, my little sweetheart. Soon you will see the blue sky, the meadows. You will hear the sound of the ocean, smell the pine trees, feel the sunlight on your face. You're a very special boy. You have a bright future ahead of you. I want you to go far, far away from here and be happy.
Okay. Wow.
Don't be afraid. I will always be close to you. In your heart, in your deepest memories, find me there.
It's time. We have to hurry.
I love you, my sweetheart. Your mommy loves you very, very much. Now go.
Tanya was kept prisoner here. And her child. Did someone take it away from her?
Okay. Little doorway here, okay. Science Division, undisclosed, 91, okay.
Yes, this is regrettable. My men are looking into it.
Regrettable? It's a fucking disaster. How could you let this happen? If someone finds out...
Mind your tone, comrade. I was fighting in Afghanistan when you were still pissing in your underwear. Now the boy suffered from acute autism. Couldn't even speak. My bet is he's probably lying in a ditch somewhere.
Okay.
However, he couldn't have escaped on his own. Someone helped him.
Are you saying it was an inside job?
It's too soon for definite conclusions, but yes, I would say so.
So, it must be a spy, a CIA asset.
Okay. So somebody came in and took him. Alright.
You KG people see spies everywhere. That probably explains why your arrest records are so high. Saddam is on the brink of invading Kuwait. I'm sure the CIA has more pressing problems than your research. No, this is not the CIA. This is someone closer to home. Don't worry. I intend to find out who.
Look, General, I'm sorry I spoke
like a
out
very
of turn
familiar
before.
voice, doesn't
I
it?
really do appreciate your work.
just have
You
the
are
same voice
vital
actor
to
do
our
both.
efforts. The Duga project and our research, it could be bigger than nuclear weapons, bigger than even the space wars.
Okay. What's going on now? Okay. Down the stairs. Kind of weird how they did this, but...
A lot is at stake here, even the future of the motherland. I already spoke with some of the party members, and
Let me be frank with you, comrade. The Soviet Union is falling apart at the seams, and I don't think anything can prevent that from happening. I'm not a scientist, but I've seen enough to know that this, Chernobylite, on the other hand, could be the key to our future. We all have to do whatever's necessary to prepare for it.
Okay. Man, the work that goes into this just amazes me.
So, Tanya had a boy, and he escaped. Was it mine? God, if it was, I can't. Compose yourself, Igor. Looks like the KGB was trying to expedite the Chernobylite experiments. Maybe they were even hoping that the findings would prolong the life of the Soviet Union. Clearly, they didn't succeed.
Okay. Is that the end of this? I would think it is. Day 32. Oh, so it's going to make me do... I'm going to have to do some little missions in between, because last time it wouldn't let me do another simulation. Well, maybe it will. Yeah, best done in the evening, so it's going to make me do missions in between. Alright, whatever. They're just nothing throwaway missions, but I might get some points and be able to do a little bit of training. Anybody got anything to say? Nope. Alright, well, I'll pick my next mission then. I've done everything, so... I don't see any point in having somebody stay at the base unless they're hurt, and nobody is. Olivier's still wandering around like he's got a broken arm, but he's healthy, so... Monster hunt. Yeah, I'll go on a monster hunt. Any other monster hunts? Olivier's good for those. Medicine drop. Yeah, we'll send him on that. She doesn't have a good chance of finishing that one. Wow. She doesn't have a good chance of finishing anything except, well, the medicine drop. Alright. Let her do that one then. Olivier can do any of them. Doesn't matter. He's alright. Yeah, good enough. Alright, we'll go ahead and start the mission, and then I'm going to pause to go get a cup of coffee real quick. Okay. Quick pause. And I will be right back. Just take long enough to go grab some coffee. All right. Like I said, it didn't take very long, so let's jump back into it. And where am I going for my monster hunt? All the way over there. I've got Vagabond here with me. And one point of interest. It's right there on the way. I might as well go check it out first. I'll still gather resources, because I still don't know for absolute certain that I'm done, or that I'm getting close to being done. I saw it save automatically, so that always makes me a little nervous. You never know what it might be throwing at you when it saves. Or maybe I'm just being paranoid. I'm also playing like 5 games at once, so... that does kind of skew my thinking in some of these games, because I'm like, which game was that? Where that happened? I like how often I can hit the button on this thing. You know? Oh, hey.
Look at the
Another
rosehip,
picture.
Igor. The branches are dry and naked, but the fruits are bursting with love.
It's just a fruit, rich in vitamin C, if memory serves. I can't remember the Latin name.
A rosehip by any other name would taste as sweet.
Yes, I guess so.
Oh, you're a terrible Romeo. You know that?
Okay. Now, I don't know if those pictures were scattered around all along, and I was just missing them. I'm kind of assuming they were. And I was just missing them, but I just started finding them all over the place recently, and so I don't have very many of them, and I'm not going to worry about it. I like the game, but it's not something I feel like I'm going to want to replay, at least not for quite a while. It's not like playing, you know, Fallout or the Metro games I've replayed multiple times. It's just not got that replayability feel to me, anyway. Okay, I think I know where I'm at. Yeah, there's this little... Ah, yes, Vagabond. Hello, Vagabond. Do I even need to talk to you?
Welcome, welcome. Fancy some trading?
I have to ask.
We're in the middle of...
Out here, sometime I learned that...
You've met War...
Do I need anything? I just don't
Good luck
need
building
anything.
your fortune.
Just don't need it. No sense in messing around with it. Do I really need to be creeping here? I guess not. Looks like I'm going back over towards where that prison was, where that kid was housed. Oh, look, a creepy little doll out in the middle of nowhere. And another one. Whole string of them. Wow. Okay. What is it with these horror survival type games and creepy dolls? I mean, they do the job, but... Oh. Wow. Alrighty. Well, creep factor is certainly there. The glowing eyes.
Watch your step, Tanya.
Don't worry, my love. I'll be fine.
I don't know who
Like
the
when you
model
fell
is.
out
They
of
got
that
some
tree you were
pictures.
climbing. You almost gave me a heart attack.
I was trying to give you an apple, remember?
Try a low-hanging fruit next time.
Low-hanging fruits are not my thing, Igor.
Alright, and that was all there was in this zone. Except for the main objective. So, I'm 37 yards away, or meters. Best to do a little bit of stealthing here. And I think I'll try that other, whatever the weapon is called. I haven't actually tried it on a living thing yet. So, it could be anywhere in here now. So, okay. Here we go.
Ah, shit.
Alrighty, well, that didn't go as well as I'd hoped. I knew about these things, but I'd only ever run into them once before, and they were not popping up in multiple spots. So that was a different experience. Something I'm sure I'll have to keep track of in the next stage of this. Alright, while I'm thinking about it, I am highly irradiated, so let's see. Well, let's use one of these. And then I can heal myself up. Oh no, my psyche is terribly damaged. Time to booze it up. Okay. And that being done, I think I'm done with this mission. That was a fairly quick one. Let's get out of here. A little slow on the trigger, or otherwise I would have had that weapon equipped. That's alright though. If I get another chance to do a monster hunt, I'll go ahead and make sure I've got it equipped. Alright, well Mikhail looks like he did a really good job. Sashko actually did a good job this time. He usually does kind of crappy. Olivier didn't do so hot. That's alright. I'm going to continue giving them all double rations because I got lots of food. Well, no, let's do a single ration today. Let's be conservative. I'm still slightly irradiated. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. I've only got 1 point. I can't train in anything. Carrying a whole lot of crap. Let's dump some of this. Rid of that. Everything else is maxed there. Carrying 2 stacks, I might as well be carrying 6 of those. Let's see. Nothing in there. Alright, well. Let's get rid of some of those. Yeah, that looks good enough for now. Maxed in there, okay. Really not needing any of these materials anymore because I'm not building anything. I've been there, done that. But I'm not going to let stuff go to waste either, so. Alright. Go back and get rid of that stuff. No sense in carrying it around. I don't have anything to get rid of. How many rounds do I have for? Got 50 rounds. I'm gonna go ahead and make 10 more just to top it off at 60 for my 2 stacks. And make a couple of these. I think I have 2 in reserve. Stacks of 5. Oh, I went 1 over. Yeah, what the hell. Okay, so that gives me 2 full stacks of those, so when I get myself shot up, that could be okay. I'm going to leave it like that for now. And go... I suppose I should say hello to everybody. Just, I doubt anybody's got anything to say.
The fuck you want?
Yeah.
What can I do for you, Professor?
Just say hello to everybody, and let's see, I've got 2 points. I might be able to do like saving, but that's not really the most useful. Well, I could do saving. Yeah, what the heck. Where is Mr. Mousy? Here he is. Yeah,
I can hear his voice again, Mousy. He whispers.
The Rat King is talking to you.
I wouldn't call it talking necessarily. It's more like a feeling of impending doom. Terror. It's always there, rustling about in the shadows. I can feel its gaze upon me, inhuman, infernal, like something from the void.
Who is the Rat King?
Bet you ask, what is the Rat King? Its mind is beyond the comprehension of us mortals, Mouse.
But surely I can do something to help.
You are helping, Mousy. Yes, of course you are helping. You are my right hand in the struggle against Rat King's forces. But the final battle will be mine, and mine alone.
Why?
As the poet said, the best laid plans of mice and men often go to shit.
I see. And I'm the mouse in this quote?
Why wouldn't you be, Mousy?
Okay. Anyway.
Hey there, Tarakan.
But of course I can.
We'll do saving. We might as
Fantastic.
well use the points.
I'm ready
as I
to
get
learn.
them.
As you've already noticed, Mousy, resources are scarce in the zone. It's essential to conserve materials when crafting. You see, Mousy, any damn fool can make soup. Throw a bunch of shit in a pan, add water, turn on the heat, and hope for the best. But the secret lies in learning the correct proportion of ingredients, and not just in meals. This applies to crafting in general.
Sure.
I'll show you how it's done. But first, you'll need to find 2 flammable and 1 mechanical ingredients. I hid them nearby, so keep your little mouse eyes open. We don't have all day, Mousy. Hurry it up. Praise be! Clearly the light of the rat catcher shines upon you. I'll show you how to craft ammo from scrap without wasting too many resources.
Might as well
Is it dangerous?
get all the things I see.
Sure, but only if you have no clue what you're doing. Please don't try this without your parents' supervision. Come here and use the electric. Well done. Oh, you're a difficult student in spite of all your PhDs, but I'll turn you into a survivalist mousy yet.
Okay.
You make me proud, Igor. Under my guidance, you will become the ultimate rat exterminator.
Okay, so I think the only person I haven't talked to is...
What's going on, Igor?
Nothing much. Wish you'd get over your little
How are
farm
things,
problem.
Professor?
Yeah, alright, I've talked to everybody. Good enough. I'm gonna go on and do the next simulation. Since I've got 3, it looks like I'm gonna have to do one more mission in between. Okay, moving right along. That's interesting. Like I said, I very much appreciate...
Listen, Georgi, I know what I'm doing, but there's no going back now.
I know, my dear friend. It's just that we lost such a brilliant mind that terrible night. I'm afraid of losing you, too, all over some romantic squabbles.
Okay.
And this misunderstanding also cost you your good looks.
I don't want to listen to this anymore. No more distractions, you hear me?
Oh yes, of course. I'm very happy to hear that it's all in the past now.
Good. So let's get to it. I would like to see some results as soon as possible. We both know that she's the key. We've wasted enough time already.
All right. Just don't do anything rash, please. We need to follow the proper protocols.
So my dear friend Boris worked with Semenov even after the Chernobyl disaster. I wonder what happened to his face. And Tanya is the key. The key to what? Yeah, more secrets. I've got to keep digging.
Okay. I mean, even the stuff on the walls. If I could read Cyrillic, it would be even more interesting. Okay.
Your trials were too aggressive, my friend. I told you that you were using too much, didn't I? I told you. You're lucky you didn't end up brain dead like the others. But here we are. Boris is dead. Truly dead this time. There's no reason to pretend otherwise now. I suppose I should have seen this coming. The mental projections you told me about, the visions, they've been building for some time. To be honest, I just thought that your hallucinations meant you were losing your mind. Prolonged exposure to Chernobylite often causes psychosis and hysteria, after all. Wow. Why, I've seen the test subjects babbling about Cthulhu, or wanting to save the world from rats. You really did it, my friend. You crossed the Rubicon. You achieved something that no one has ever achieved before. Well, except her, but she has a different purpose. You will be the first of your kind. You will help me bring about a new era of human evolution. You will help me reach the stars.
Okay.
Forget your past. Forget your pathetic personal involvements. Distractions. Foolish distractions for the weak. Wasting your time seeking validation from others, but not anymore. You don't need any of that going forward. You're to be my right hand in the days to come. It's time to drop your old mask and don a new one. Time to become what you were always meant to be. The Black Stalker. Wake up soon. We've got plenty to do, you and I.
So it was Boris all along. He started the Chernobylite trials on himself and became the Black Stalker. Dear God.
For a second there, I was thinking it was the sun that was the Black Stalker. Okay.
I've told you everything you need to know, General. What seems to be the problem?
The problem? That's what you're calling it. Look, I won't even pretend to understand what you and your lab monkeys are doing down there. And I wouldn't care if I did. What I do care about is this facility and the safety of my men.
Okay.
So the next time you decide to rush an experiment that can potentially release a bunch of fucking monsters into the world, please tell me beforehand so I have time to devise a strategy.
First off, the shadows are key to our research. They are hybrids that... You know what? I won't bother you with details that you won't be able to understand anyways.
Okay.
And second, actually, no, I'm responsible to the board, not to you, Kozlov. Your job is to safeguard this operation, not lecture me on things you will never come close to understanding. In fact, the board wants you to cooperate closely, very closely, with my right-hand man. I would like you to familiarize him with all of our security protocols.
Who? The freak in the black mask? You want to tell me who the hell he is? I'd like to know who I'm working with.
If you need a name, call him what the rest of your men call him, the Black Stalker. One last thing, I know you don't share my views on the future prospects of this organization. But don't even think about throwing in the towel. If we fail, there will be hell to pay for both of us. There is no walking away now.
Okay.
So the NAR is somehow responsible for creating shadows. Or at least releasing them into the world. And Boris, the Black Stalker, is also involved in NAR security.
There we go. Okay, that ends that simulation. All right, one more mission. One more simulation. And then I will be able to... Yeah, see, I'm missing a lot of pictures. Didn't I just... Oh, yeah, there it is. Right. Anyway. Moving right along. Jump into the next. Anybody got anything to say? Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Another monster hunt. Sure, I'll take that. Ammo, supply, food. Yeah, you can do that. Let's see. Yep, everybody's got a pretty good chance of completing everything today, so... Alright, let's do this. And I've got one more simulation. Okay. Let's see what I'm working with here. No points of interest, just a monster. Sounds good to me. Okay. I'm going to try this out. I don't know if it's going to work. Something up. Detecting any of them? Oh, can't go up any further that way. Not terribly concerned with picking these things up, but if I'm right next to them, I will. Good. Why are you not up? Why it wouldn't, it was... So I have to aim this one before I can fire it. Whereas some of the others are not really required to do that. You can... Oh, do I really care about that stuff? Probably not. Honestly, I just want to end this game. I like the game, but I just kind of want to end it. I've actually kind of drug it out longer than I needed to because I was being stupid and not realizing I needed to do the simulations. So. Alright. How'd everybody do? Hey, Olivier. Yeah. Kale, everybody did really good, actually. So I've got... Yeah, everybody gets a double. Alright. I have 1 point, not enough to do anything. I don't know, I'm going to go ahead and do the last simulation. I'm not going to waste my time talking to these guys. just dump this stuff off. Oh, the food. Keeping supplies, building supplies kind of stuff, separate from the ammo and the food. Wow, I went through 3 ceramic plates getting whacked on by that guy. That was a big waste, sitting there trying to hit him. Alright, let's do this last one. Let's see, it should be this one. Yeah. Alright. Do our simulation, get it over with, then one more wake up, and we can go do the mission. Unless it makes me wait till evening to do the mission for whatever reason. Interesting. Haven't seen this before. Huh.
You're absolutely sure about that, Professor Semonov?
It's the only logical explanation. How else would Amelieva's gamma brainwaves be able to interact with Chernobylite if it wasn't at least partially sentient? And what about the gate?
Some advanced form of telekinesis.
Okay. Yeah, this is some funky looking machinery here. Definitely some creative minds went into putting this
That's
game
not a
together.
sufficient explanation, not by a long shot.
But if what you're saying is true, that would mean that the wormholes are... No, that is impossible.
Why impossible? Think about it. Just because we've never seen an organism powerful enough to create, withstand, or even direct the exotic energy found near black holes, doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Okay. There's my next ones.
So these fractal tunnels, they're also organic. So we're what? Traveling through the veins of a giant multi-dimensional Moby Dick?
Right now, thanks to his trials, only the Black
Okay.
Stalker is.
One way to put it,
And
I
if
guess.
you like to play with metaphors, I would say more like a giant multi-dimensional squid.
And that would make the shadows, what? Some kind of external white blood cells?
Interesting. And since they attack us on sight, that would make us the disease. The bacteria or whatever.
I quite like that theory. They are here to nourish the main host and protect it from intruders and diseases.
Us.
Most of us, yes.
Shadows emerged through the unstable gate. So you don't think it was retaliation or an invasion?
No. I would rather call it the reaction of an organism that was attacked by something foreign.
Okay.
By foreign, you mean our test subjects? So shadows are some sort of antibodies?
Exciting, isn't it? And Amelieva is like the correct protein, the conduit. She can communicate with the beast, but the beast can also speak through her.
I've seen what happened to subjects who were exposed to Chernobylite. Getting some FaceTime with this must be unsettling.
Yeah, I would say.
What do you care? Our names will go down in the history books next to Newton and Einstein.
Of course, Professor Semonov. This is all worth it.
So Chernobylite is some kind of sentient, multi-dimensional organism. And Tanya can communicate with it. This is... I can't even wrap my head around this.
Okay. So, that's the end of the last simulation. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, I jumped the gun a little. Alright.
It's been so long, my love. Why can't I hear you anymore? Since you gave birth to the boy and fell into a coma. You used to visit me in my dreams. I miss our conversations. I miss you, Tanya. Sometimes, I think I lost my way in all this. Lost myself. We both made so many sacrifices, and now I'm not even sure what awaits us at the end of this road. But this is our only chance to be together. You cannot lose hope now. Please, just let Semenov have what he wants. Give it to him, and then we can have each other.
Poor bastard. It seems his delusion keeps him going. But I need to focus. I have to find out what Tanya is supposed to give to Semenov.
Okay.
It's fascinating, Professor Semenov, really.
Okay.
But I'm here to discuss business, not scientific curiosities. Our investors need to see a return on their investment.
You don't need to worry about that. It can be monetized in ways they can't even imagine.
Okay.
But that's just the thing. These people don't like surprises. They want to know precisely what to expect. New types of weapons, medicine, a new means of transportation.
All of that, and more. You can tell your precious investors that the millions they're pouring into our project will come back to them as billions.
And what about the Duga radar? It's been drawing all kinds of unnecessary attention over the years. These dark tourists and those damn stalkers.
It has served its purpose. You can scrap it and make razors for all I care. We've got Amelieva now. She's the ultimate conduit.
Okay. Resting everything on one person.
What we have in the works right now, it will transform the NAR into the biggest conglomerate in the world. It's going to be $1 trillion business. We will use Amelieva to stabilize the gate to another world, the Chernobylite's world. And once we are able to travel there, this will be a revolution unlike anything humanity has ever witnessed.
Okay. Traveling to different worlds now, okay.
You could call it an ontological shock.
Ontolo what? Never mind. Okay, as long as you find a safe way of putting a dollar sign on it, you've got the permission of the board. But, you know, just keep your feet on the ground, okay, Professor? We're here to make money, not destroy the world or cause shocks of any kind.
I've got it all under control. Everything is in place, and our patient zero is ready.
Dear God. So that's what Semenov needs Tanya for? Stabilizing a wormhole? A gate to the origin of Chernobylite. I need to get to the power plant and find her fast, before he can carry out this insane plan. Who knows what can happen to her, or to the world? I've got to make a plan, and move fast.
One last look here. Wow. Pretty impressive landscape. Day 34. Okay. Theoretically, we are ready to go. Sorry. I have 4 points to spend. Or no, I only have 2. Really? Okay. 2 isn't enough to do anything. So, before I move on, I think I kind of want to load up with stuff. That would give me way better protection. Build one more plate, I would have enough to fill it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Why is it? Oh, there it is. All right. So I have full on 10 extra plates for that. Got 60 shots for that. I've got a few shots for that. I can go ahead and make one more stack of those. I'm basically gonna pack myself full of materials because I have no idea what kind of fight I've got coming. Oh, this is the morning. None of that stuff's there. So I'm basically planning on being almost loaded to the gills when I leave here. 30 rounds for that. 40 rounds for the shotgun. 60 rounds for the railgun. 10 rounds for that. 80 rounds for the AK. That's probably pretty good. I'm gonna assume I'm gonna get irradiated a lot. So we'll take that. We got stuff for my psyche. I'm gonna take all the healing stuff I can, because I have a feeling I'm gonna need it. Oh, what the hell. Take all of that too. That leaves me a little bit of space to pick up a few things, but I'm not going to pick up materials. It would be useless at this point. I don't know if my gas mask can be broken. So I'll take an extra. That's calming salts for my psyche, so I don't go nuts. Lots of healing salve, and I guess that's all the anti-radiation of those I have, but I've got that. Yeah, what the hell, I've got it. I might as well take it. I never could figure out how to put stuff in these. Add it to that. Okay, so I've got a ton of everything. Just because I am a little OCD. I'm going to do that. Because I hate having partial stacks of stuff. I can't do anything about this one because it produces 3 at a time, so my OCD will just have to deal with that one. Alright. I've done all the upgrading I can to all my weapons, I think. So it's already... Oop. So standard... Firing speed and accuracy, short bursts, semi-auto. I think that's what I've got in it. Oh no, wait. Maybe not. You know, what the heck? I'm going to try the burst fire. And I think I just have the standard. Oh no, I have the rifled barrel. Suppressed. You know, let's go suppressed with everything I can. I don't see any reason to change any of this, but we'll look at it. That's what I've got on it. Okay. Scope. I don't need a scope. Thermal vision scope. Yeah, why not? For railgun. That's, I think, the one I've got. Self-renewing. I'm just going to stick with what I've got there. Okay. Standard triggers what I've got. Okay, so this adds recoil reduction. That reduces the damage. Okay. More damage, less stability, more recoil. Yeah, I don't think I need that. Standard. Less damage, less range, more stability, more recoil reduction. Yeah, I don't think so. Recoil reduction. That's the one I've got. Don't really gain anything. What I've got on it. Okay. Shotgun. Standard magazine. This is what I've already got on it. Okay. That's what I've got. Improved trigger. Firing speed. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that. I don't want to reduce the range anymore. Okay, I've got the duckbill on here right now. Standard. Speeds up aiming. Yeah, we'll go with that. And yeah, we'll go with that. Alright. One last weapon to check on. So that's what I've got in it right now. That takes it to 9 shots, or you can have a chain gun. Very quick reload and up to 9. Very quick reload and doubled size 14. I think it's going to look funky. Let's try it. Yeah, sure. Barrel, I've got the suppressed. That's the one I've got. And I believe I have that one on it. I don't need... That would give me better stability. Doesn't really help anything else. I've never had a problem with this pistol needing that. So, alright. Anything else I need to do? Because I think I'm at the end. I've got tons of stuff on me. I can die twice and not have to start over. Ooh. I don't have any burners. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a couple of burners. I don't know how many it does in a stack. I've got the materials. Let's just do 5 and see if it puts them all in one stack. It doesn't, it's 3s. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna... Oh, yes I am. I just can't stand having partial stacks. It just bugs me. So I'm gonna minimize that. Okay, and... Pretty sure these only stack in 3s too. So I'm just gonna go with that. Alright. We've done all we can do. Let's do the heist. Okay.
Everyone, it's time to hit the power plant. We all know it's not going to be easy. We tried before, and not everyone made it. But this time we're smarter and better prepared. I know we can do this. We have to do this. It's the only way we can find Tachana and end NAR.
Mousy, you're talking about striking at the heart of the Rat King. But have you learned everything possible about his plans?
I have evidence that NAR was conducting Chernobylite experiments back in the 90s. Tachana and her baby were 2 of their subjects. With the rate at which their technology is progressing, soon Nothing will be able to stop them. We must act now.
What about that black mask-wearing motherfucker? Have you identified him?
His name is Boris Glukov. He, Tatiana, and I were close friends until he betrayed us. He helped the KGB gather evidence against Tatiana, then continued to work for NAR after my accident. He experimented on himself with Chernobylite and ended up with great power. He's strong, one of the strongest, but we can beat him. Together.
Do you know what NAR is actually doing at the power plant? Why is it so important? And what does it have to do with Tatiana?
NAR wants to create a permanent wormhole to the Chernobylite world and get to its source. Tatiana's abilities are needed to support the space-time bridge. It's hard to know what happens if they succeed. But what they're doing is unbelievably risky. They could unleash something horrific on this world, or become unstoppable themselves. But we're never going to know the outcome. Because we're going to stop them.
I like the pep talk, Professor. I think you even gave me a bit of a job. But do we have the right tools for the job?
Yes, we do. We've got everything we need to infiltrate the power plant. This is much bigger than anything any of us has done before. If you want to back out, this is your chance.
One organization holding this much power is against everything I believe in. And besides, this is personal.
I'm on my way.
Count me in.
You know how I feel. The Rat King must be stopped at all costs, Mousy. I'm in.
I started out doing this for a paycheck. But I'm going to end it for my brother in arms. For Anton. Let's do this.
Whatever it takes to protect my people and drive NAR out, I'm on board.
You think I'm gonna back out now and miss the best part? Fuck no. I'm with you, Igor.
I appreciate your trust. We
Awesome.
can't count on the element of surprise, but we know enough about NAR's vulnerabilities to make this work. Time and again, NAR has shown they would rather capture than kill me. We can use this to our advantage. We'll dress somebody up as an NAR officer, escorting a prisoner. Me. That's our ticket inside. We have 2 NAR uniforms, both male. Any takers?
I'll do it. I have no problem posing as an NAR officer. My hand is still giving me trouble, but I can deal with it.
You should take someone who can keep his cool when things go sideways, as they inevitably do. Trust me on that.
You're not seriously thinking about going without me? I'm a blast at parties. Ask anyone.
I think I'm going to go Olivier because he has been military.
All right, we still have one more uniform. Any takers? NAR must have upgraded its digital defense perimeter and surveillance system by now. A skillful hacker should be able to at least temporarily disable them.
I'm your man, Mousy. The great
Awesome.
Ratcatcher has blessed me with a knack for that kind of thing. Electronics, surveillance, computers. There's no one better than me.
Wouldn't call myself a black hat, but I know enough. As long as we don't get into serious stuff, I should do fine.
I need someone to cover our asses in case we end up in the shit. Someone who can take down a target from a distance, or at least create a diversion.
Firearms are my preferred method of solving problems, but I can definitely distract them.
My shooting's impaired since I injured my hand, but I can manage.
What's there to consider? I'm your gal, Igor.
Okay. I'll let it be.
Last
like
but
that.
not least, a spy. I want someone to monitor NAR activities and keep us informed about their moves.
I've been watching these assholes fight the reflection for years. I know how they think. I'm your guy.
I know the power plant like a boy knows the woods behind his house. Let me take care of it.
Mikhail.
Does everyone know what to do? Last chance to reconsider.
All right. I think this is a good
This
spot.
is it, my love. The last stretch. You've been through so much for me. Make sure you're ready, because it will take everything you have. Your wits, your strength, your plan, your companion's loyalty, everything. Good luck, my love.
All right, I think this is a good spot to take a break. I'm out of coffee. I can't continue without my coffee. Um,
This is it. Today's the day. Whatever happens.
Save it. Okay. Quick break. And I will be back and we'll see how well I do in this last bit. All right, getting to it. I have a feeling I just am anticipating a whole lot of screaming.
Everything sorted, guys? Can we start our prisoner escort on?
I'm ready. Though my hand still hurts like hell.
If the uniform doesn't get us in, we have one more
Not
ace
a
up our
month,
sleeve.
dude.
Their friend-enemy password. They say, we quell the storm. And we reply, and ride the thunder. Remember it. Before we enter the lion's den, I need to triple check everything is ready. How's my techie? Have you logged into their system?
I'm in, Mousy. What do you need me to do? Overload their systems? Bypass security? You ask and I'll do it. But don't be rash. Once we get started, it's only a matter of time before they kick me out again.
Spy check. How are my eyes and ears?
Eyes are bright and my ears are wide open. I got the plans and codes up and I could hear those boring fuckers chatter like they were sitting in my lap. No worries, Igor. With me on your side, this'll be like walking to the grocery store.
Sniper, are you in position? Have you got eyes on?
I'm all set, Igor, and I feel good. This is just like my hunting days. I get you the fly off your lapel.
Sounds good to me. Just not my lapel. No map. We're going this way. Okay.
There are a few sentries outside the gate. That's obstacle number 1.
Taking them out quickly is certainly an option, and with the silencer, I should be able to keep my position. It's your call, Igor.
Better use the side passage for now. You can always kill them on your way out. Don't forget that you're a prisoner, Igor. Downcast, hopeless. Use this to our advantage.
Well, that was the plan. Pretend to be a prisoner. But does that mean they're gonna take... If they take all my equipment away because I'm a prisoner... Oy. I think I'd rather find an alternative route.
Your plan sounds reasonable, Mikhail. Do it.
It's not easy to find, but because you wisely asked for my help, you'll be on the other side in no time. These assholes won't see a thing.
I have my full inventory. I just don't trust that I wouldn't have it taken away. If I'm a prisoner. And maybe I'm overthinking it.
So far, so good. But it's getting harder now. NAR's upgraded some of the old security features.
The electronics are the least of your worries. Nobody said anything about this exposed courtyard. You stand out like a signal flare at a funeral, Igor. Be extra careful.
Okay. Say one more time before I do this part.
Security checkpoint. What used to be a radiation detector is now a biometric scanner. Clever.
I already found the right database. I'll upload your biometric data, and you can walk right through.
I can't get a line of sight on all of them. Maybe I should target those fuel tanks on the far side of the gates. That'll keep them distracted long enough for you to slip past. But if we do that, I'll have to fall back from this position.
Those NAR security systems can be broken by someone with enough know-how. Those IT wankers probably spent their upgrade budget on Pornhub premium content. Once those gates read my biometrics, my cover will be blown. We need to convince them somehow that we're friendlies.
Tarakan, I like your thinking.
One moment. Yes. Done and done. Those gates won't be a problem, Mousy.
Time to move. With a little luck, they won't notice us.
Okay, so far so good, it seems. It auto-saved, so something's coming.
The entrance should be very close. It's a large metal door to the tech access corridor. Nothing I can't handle.
Remember the charges I prepared for breaching security doors? Powerful, but quiet. Like sticking a curling iron into a pound of butter. Or maybe you want to save them for later.
Keep your head down, Igor. There's a fucking sniper on the building above you.
Stop yelling! How do you know?
Picked it up on the radio. They haven't made you yet, but if you trigger the alarm, they'll come down on you like a swarm of Katyushas.
Damn! If I force the lock, it'll trigger the alarm. This will be tough.
I can try to remotely unlock the door without tripping the alarm, but no guarantees. You'll have to move very quickly, Mousy.
Well, you put that guy on the platform to sleep, and you can make as much noise as you want.
The lock is wired to the alarm system, but Sashko's charges will destroy both the lock and the trigger mechanism. I should be fine. All right, Olga. Do it.
Bullseye!
Oh, and there went the alarm. Damn it, Jim. So why...
We made it inside. We're safe, at least for now. These tunnels just about make a beeline to the reactor. From there, the way to the Ark should be easy. What the fuck? The electronics are sizzling as if they're going to explode.
That's to be expected, Mousy. The power plant's electrical system is antiquated, falling apart. We should find a way to short-circuit the power.
Igor, the water is electrified. Don't touch it.
I have access to the circuit board. Perhaps I can cut power to the nearest corridor.
Have you been listening, Mousy? I can turn off the entire sector remotely, no problem. I'll only leave the light on at your location.
I can't shoot the switchboard, can I? I would have to go there in person, which would almost certainly compromise my position. I'll be out of the game after that.
All right, Olga. Do it.
For the record, this is a stupid idea, but if those are my last words, please don't hurt them on my tombstone.
That's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want her to give up her position. I picked the wrong one. I could go back and fuck it. Let's just move on.
God damn you, Igor. You and your suicide mission. I'm bleeding like a slaughtered pig.
Okay. Nope. I'm gonna load my last. I don't know what it's going to let me reload to, but we'll see. Shouldn't have been that far back from the checkpoint. Okay.
We made it inside. We're safe, at least for now. These tunnels just about make a beeline to the reactor. From there... What the fuck? The electronics are sizzling as if they're going to explode.
That's to be expected, Mousy. The power plant's electrical system is antiquated, falling apart. We should find a way to short-circuit the power.
Okay.
I have access to the circuit board. Perhaps I can cut power to the nearest corridor.
Have you been listening, Mousy? I can turn off the entire sector remotely, no problem.
He's
I'll
eventually
only leave
going to
the
get
light
locked
on
out.
at your location.
I can't shoot the switchboard, can I? I would have to go there in person, which would almost certainly compromise my position. I'll be out of the game after that.
I want to use them as little as possible. I'm going to do it myself.
Okay, the power's off. Here, at least.
Where'd they go? What is...
Hey, are you okay? Olivier?
Let your friend get fried by the electricity. Your negligence caused his death. You're a smart man, Igor. Why would you let this happen? You should have prepared for it.
Okay.
Olivier, we have to help him!
It's over for him, Igor. We need to carry on.
Alright, well, I can reload. I'm going to reload. Hell with it. Let's see if this one takes me back to that point. Or if I need to go back to the checkpoint. Not sure. Can't afford to make mistakes. Okay.
We made it inside. We're
So I'm
safe,
gonna have to
at least for
have-
now. These tunnels just about make a beeline to the reactor. From there, the way to the Ark should... What the fuck?
I'm
The
gonna have to
electronics
have
are sizzling as
Turkana
if they're going to
shut
explode.
the whole thing down.
That's to be expected, Mousy. The power plant's electrical system is antiquated, falling apart. We should find a way to short-circuit the power.
I have access to the circuit board. Perhaps I can cut power to the nearest corridor.
Have you been listening, Mousy? I can turn off the entire sector remotely, no problem. I'll only leave the light on at your location.
I can't shoot the switchboard, can I? I would have to go there in person, which would almost certainly compromise my position. I'll be out of the game after that.
Alright, cut the power.
Tarakan, I like your thinking.
Today, the darkness is our friend, Mousy. You're completely now safe.
Okay, well, we'll see. See, they just disappeared. So what's going on that they just disappear like that? the game just decided to not have them run that far. I don't know.
We're getting close to the reactor floor. I think we managed to dodge the main security detail. As long as we maintain our cover, we should be good.
Step very fucking lightly now, Igor. The place is swarming with those cocksuckers. NAR's beefed up security around Ark for some reason. Either they're preparing for something, or you're walking straight into a goddamn trap.
Anything to talk to anybody about? No. Alright, save it. Let's go.
I'm in the Golden Corridor. It looks like NAR beefed up security after our little escapade. Not unexpected.
Don't be a fool, Igor. Let me take care of it. If I can take them all down silently, they'll be dead before they know what hit them.
We have to convince NAR that we're their contractors. That's our ticket inside.
Yeah, what the hell?
Let's try the prisoner escort charade. Just act bored.
Stop right there. I don't recognize you, soldier. We quell the storm?
And ride the thunder. Prisoner transport in progress, Private.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, well, it worked. So far. Still, at the same time, I don't like leaving bad guys behind me. You know what I mean?
Damn. We need to get past these scientists.
I can help, Igor. You don't need sniper cover at this point anyway. I'll come closer and see if I can stir up some trouble and get the scientists to evacuate. Then I'll clear the area if necessary.
The Brainiacs have their own dedicated comms. I could put my fabulous acting skills to work and tell them to fuck off, but it's a two-man job.
The great Ratcatcher has smiled upon you today. I can help.
They're not soldiers. They won't buy our fairy tale. If we don't come up with something convincing, they'll sound the alarm the moment they see us.
Cut the power. Spy plan.
All right, Olga. Do it.
Radio silence for now. Trust me, you'll know if I succeed.
Okay.
I know where I am, Igor. I need to run. You're on your own.
Thanks for your help. Be careful.
Okay, that's her out of it.
These old ventilation ducts will take me straight to the Ark.
What the hell is this? Was it here before? Looks like some sci-fi fucking movie prop.
The door is trapped. Touch it, and I'll spend my last moments on Earth convulsing on the dirty floor. This door wasn't supposed to be here.
Mousy, the ventilation duct should not be secured. The Rat King is watching and waiting. I can feel it.
Wait, Igor! Remember the map you borrowed from that fucker Semenov? It shows another way in. Guess it was worth it in the end, huh?
Sashko's explosives might come in handy now. Your plan sounds reasonable, Mikhail. Do it.
The doors are behind you, Igor. Cut through the crap on the other side, and you'll find a nice, fat ventilation duct. Climb up in there, and it'll take you straight to the Ark.
Yeah, I'll take those. Running into a whole lot of opposition, which is nice.
Oh, hello, Igor. I've been expecting you.
Semenov? You said you didn't want any part of this. Explain yourself.
You are remarkable, my boy. Yes,
No, I
ask
couldn't
your
trust him.
questions, please. I have to say, you earned that right through your hard work and persistence.
Tanya, where is she?
You've always known where she is. She's here. Alas, that is the wrong question.
What do you mean?
You should be asking, what is she?
If you hurt her in any way...
Stop, please. Stop playing the role of a naive, lovesick puppy dog. After everything you've seen, everything you've learned, you embarrass yourself with your petty personal concerns. I'll spell it out for you. If you haven't the stomach to see it for yourself, Tatiana is a crucial part of our Chernobylite experiment. She always has been. There were other candidates, but fate decided for us. It was always going to be her. We're going to use Tatiana to create a stable wormhole to the Chernobylite world. She will travel there and help us reach its source. With her help, I will usher in a new era of human civilization.
This is madness. I should have killed you the first time I saw you.
My God, is this display of moral outrage supposed to impress me? You must put your maudlin sentiments aside, Igor. The world cares nothing for such things. The only real force in this life is change and growth, evolution, exploration, the act of discovery. Everything else is a substitute, an excuse meant to justify a meaningless, pathetic existence. Not for me, my boy. And you. You are my biggest regret. Did you know that? I made a mistake letting you go. You were supposed to be special, so very fucking special. That brain, those talents, all that glorious potential has been wasted on empty, sentimental pursuits. I failed you, yes. Please don't argue with me. And for that, I sincerely apologize.
I'm going to save Tatiana. Stay out of my way and I won't kill you. For now.
Unfortunately, no. I cannot allow you to meddle in my affairs anymore. Goodbye, my boy.
What's wrong with you, Igor? How foolish can you be? How did you not see this coming? Your companion's fate has been sealed in this timeline. The least you can do is consider what led to this.
Olivier! No! Olivier! Oh, damn it!
Too bad.
Olivier! We have to help him!
Carry on.
Well, that sucks. But I'm going to carry on. Wait a minute. Reload. Interesting.
You heard the man. Move! The priority is to protect the lab! Damn. Looks like we'll have to fight our way out.
Oh. No. What am I missing here? That's where he is. Oh, I just...
These guys are the last thing standing between me and Tatiana. I can't back down now. I'll fight my way in if I have to.
Oh no, this sucks big time balls. I wish we had someone inside who could get those assholes to look the other way.
There's no other choice. Tango spotted! Engage at will!
There's blood on your hands, Igor. You didn't prepare well enough. Your companion's demise is on you alone, Igor. This could have been prevented if you'd have prepared better.
So now he's gonna die. Well, you know what?
Sashko! Oh, good lord! Sashko! Can you hear me? Say something!
You cannot hesitate, Mousy. We will mourn the fallen when this is all over.
Call for backup! Got a man down!
Take everything I can pick up from these guys, because at this point, who knows? Too bad I lost 2 of them. Kind of had a feeling that's what this was. What was going to happen, though. And my psyche is completely destroyed, so drink some booze. I think I've got Mikhail left. And well, Olga moved. She's probably out of it. I don't know about Tarkana. He might be still around. Fix my psyche. I am also slightly irradiated. So I'll do that and get my... Oop. Hitting the wrong buttons here. There. I'm full up, but I'm out of extra plates for the carrier. took way more shots than I should have, so I probably should try to, I don't know. Try to hit this with stealth.
Tatiana! Finally!
Pretty hot for 60 years old. Damn!
Okay.
Igor, my love. My child.
It's been so very long. But it's finally you. It has to be you.
You know it in your heart, my love. I've been calling out to you for all these years, and you answered.
But how?
You shouldn't be here. It's a mistake. You'll only bring great misery on us all. My poor little boy. All of us together, finally. Release me, my love. Free me.
What did you call me? I don't understand. What can I do?
There's nothing you can do. You have to end this. Both of us. We're a mistake. An abomination. Close the portal. Destroy the connection.
What connection?
The connection is the strongest force in the universe. It cannot be destroyed. It has to be completed. It is our destiny. Go to the reactor. Find it, my love. It is waiting for you.
Find what?
No more waiting. Please, can't you just let me die? I can't take any more.
Tanya?
Go.
Out of her
Die.
mind.
Fade. Portal.
Tatiana, are you still there?
Boris, help. Die. Igor.
I don't understand. Oh, fuck.
Reactor. Chernobylite.
What do I do? Oh, fuck, I need to figure this out.
Okay. Oh, now it finally is letting me move. Okay, so I've got to go someplace else.
You took your time, Igor.
Cut the crap. It's time you gave me some answers.
Yes, we'll get to that. But since this is our last meeting, I want to ask you a question first.
Fine. Just make it quick.
What do you really hope to achieve, Igor?
Chernobylite is the cause of all this. I have to destroy it once and for all.
You may find this surprising, but our goals are actually aligned.
How's that?
We were both going after the same thing, but this whole time we've been chasing someone else's agenda without knowing it. Chernobylite's agenda.
Come on, man. I've come too far to be fed a line of bullshit.
Let's start from the beginning. Do you know who I am?
I sure do, Boris. You were my closest friend until you decided to betray me. To take Tatiana from me.
Boris is dead. I killed him on that fateful night. April 26th, 1986. And took his identity. Good riddance. He was a treacherous piece of shit.
You took his? Why?
The more important question, the question you somehow failed to ask yourself all this time is, who are you? Because you're not Professor Igor Kiminyuk. You never were. I am Igor Kiminyuk. I only changed my name to protect you and your mother.
Protect me? How? By trying to kill me at every turn?
If I wanted to kill you, I would have done it the first time we met at the power plant.
Will you quit talking in fucking riddles?
The truth is hard to swallow, I know. It was hard for me, too.
I speculated about this about 5 episodes ago.
Tatiana isn't your fiancée. She's mine. Everything you know about her, everything you remember, none of it is yours. You're living someone else's life. My life. You are my clone, sort of. You got my body, my brain, my skills, and most importantly, my memories from before the Chernobyl disaster.
What are you saying? How is that even possible?
Tatiana was sterile. That was our personal tragedy. But when Semenov imprisoned her after the Duga fiasco, she fell pregnant. At first, I thought Boris was the father, and I was angry with her. But that was another of Semenov's lies. He needed me to stay on the project and study Chernobylite, so he injected Tanya with the nano solution. What happened next was, I don't know what to call it, an immaculate conception. She gave birth to a boy, you. You grew much more quickly than other kids, but your mind didn't seem to follow. It was different somehow. The Chernobylite no doubt affected you in unpredictable ways. I never really considered you my son. It scared the shit out of me. I didn't know what to do with you. But it was obvious that Semenov would incorporate you into his experiments. Or maybe cut you open and rummage around inside. Until one night, Tanya, your mother, communicated with me telepathically, even though her body was in a coma. She pleaded with me to release you into the woods, and that's what I did.
You're saying Tatiana's child, who you released in the woods in 1990? But that's impossible. Impossible! I don't remember any of this.
Of course you don't. You looked like a teenager, but had the mind of a small child. I remember giving you a sweater that Tatiana knitted for me. The night was so cold. It had my name on it.
The sweater? I had it in the camp. I was imprisoned and...
Yes, it could have been a trigger. Your mind somehow began to rebuild itself. Why in my image? I can only guess. Perhaps you were constructed from Tatiana's desires, from her expectations of a child. Funny, how I called it pseudoscience. I suspect the process was somehow facilitated by the Chernobylite.
But she's been calling me this whole time. She wanted me here.
I'm afraid you were bamboozled, my poor boy. We all were. It wasn't Tanya who called you here, but it.
Chernobylite? But the images, the voices.
They felt so real, I know. Your mother was your biggest weakness, and the entity exploited that. It wanted you here. It has plans for you, you see, and I cannot allow it to succeed.
Someone sent me a photo of Tatiana and the piece of Chernobylite. Those weren't hallucinations. They were real. I couldn't have constructed my portal gun without them.
Oh, that. It was that bastard Semenov, of course. He wanted to bring you here as well. He never got over it when you vanished. Not that it matters now. I really hoped you would stay away. But it's too late now. I can't allow you to interact with the entity in any way. Only one of us is leaving this room alive.
Wait, can't we talk it over?
We just did. Goodbye, son. Igor. I wish there was another way.
Well, I can't just die. Oh, great. Triplets. Son of a bitch. Why am I going this way? I don't know. I'm just choosing.
Give up already. I promise to make it quick for Tatiana's sake. I won't let you hurt her. This gives me no pleasure. You're not strong enough to save Tanya. Only I am.
Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Give up already. I promise to make it quick for Tatjana's sake. You think you're better than me? I wish there was another way.
Okay. Doesn't seem to be doing anything to him. Nope. Oh. Okay.
I don't need a force field to defeat you.
Olivier.
What? You should be dead.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot lately. Look familiar?
Where did you get that from?
Where else? I took it from you. From your cold, dead hands, Igor.
What? Where? When?
In a reality where you fucked up, my friend. From one of the many worlds bearing the brunt of your failures.
Are you saying that you come from a different... that you're from...
This is hell. You have no idea.
Where are you going?
Back to my screwed up world, of course. You know me. I'd prefer to die fighting.
Wait!
Don't waste the chance I've given you, Igor. Finish the job.
Okay. Guess.
It's over, my son. Close the portal. Cut the connection. Deny this thing.
Son, please. It will kill her. It will kill the love of my life. Of our life. Please. There's another way.
Just let me go. I've suffered long enough.
You can do this, son. You can be the man I could not. Be the better version of me. Go through the portal and face this thing. Undo the harm we both caused Tanya.
No, do not do this. Kill me. Just kill me, please. Finish it.
Okay, if the other Igor's telling the truth and it's not Tanya that's talking to me, it's the Chernobylite. Chernobylite wants her dead. So I'm gonna go through the portal. Of course, I may be completely wrong about that.
A single shot of adrenaline would have saved my ass. Why didn't you give it to me, you cheap fuck?
My life was in your hands, and you let me die!
We were partners, old-timer. I always had your back. Why didn't you have mine?
care of us was your job. You let me die. You failed.
Okay.
The eulogy you gave at my funeral was awful. Pure drivel. How can you sleep at night, Mousy?
I trusted you. You were supposed to save us all.
Okay.
You killed Kostia, you motherfucker. My Kostia!
Yep, I did.
Why? Why did you betray me, Mousy?
After everything I've done for you, you chose NAR? Burn in hell, you backstabbing
Executing
little
an unarmed
freak!
prisoner like a common thug. I expected more from you, Professor Kaminyuk.
This isn't possible. These things can't all have happened. I fixed them. At least some of them.
You're wrong. Did you think meddling with space-time wouldn't have consequences? All of this, every bit of it, happened.
But how? I was going back through the wormholes. I was fixing everything.
There is no time travel the way your friend Olivier understands it. You can never change what's already occurred, because every change creates its own space-time continuum.
And time only moves in one direction. Entropy.
Every time you make or unmake a decision, you twist an entire dimension. It's because you are a part of me, made from the same multi-dimensional stuff.
But I just wanted to save Tatiana.
Yes, your mother. And along the way, you destroyed countless lives across dozens of dimensions. All because of animal body chemistry. Because of the human need to connect with your progenitor. So, here I am. I am your real mother.
What are you? Chernobylite?
I am God.
Bullshit. There is no God.
But it's a matter of perspective. To a spider under your boot, you surely are a god. Isn't that so, Igor?
Don't. Call me that. I'm not... Ah, fuck.
Having a bit of an identity crisis? As a poet once said, the child is the father of the man. The fear that clouds your mind is what makes your situation irreconcilable.
Fear? No. I'm not afraid of...
The fear of discovering there is nothing at the core of your persona but pure chaos. You simultaneously are and are not you. But don't worry, I am about to reveal the truth. After that, it won't matter anymore.
What do you want from me?
Have you ever wondered why, despite your technological sophistication, people so insistently pursue self-destruction? Why destroy your own ecosystem? Why you cannot help but slaughter each other and every other species? Why, over and over again, you sacrifice your own future for short-term gain?
If you're thinking to catch me off guard with your freshman philosophy insights, you've got another thing coming. People are, for the most part, selfish assholes. I don't need an alien entity to tell me this. So what's next? Are you going to propose some kind of new world order to save us all? Am I to be your prophet and help you usher in a comic book utopia?
I never expected you to be so nihilistic, but I suppose it isn't surprising. No, a new world order isn't enough to save you from yourselves. You are fundamentally flawed.
Is that right? And why is that?
Again, it's the fear. Fear of your own existence. Fear of anything strange or other. Fear about the future. I can take it all away. I can help you, as I've helped many other civilizations before.
How?
Your kind can only live in the moment. The future is terrifying to you. It makes you do silly, destructive things. Surely you can see that now. Become my vessel, and I will purify them of fear and weakness. I will remake mankind in my image, burn away the dross in a firestorm the world has never seen. I must reduce everything to ashes so they can be reborn.
That is some insane biblical shit.
You're scared this will make you feel less special, less of a hero? This is what being a hero is all about. You went on a quest to heal the world, to find a cure. I am the cure. We can banter words for as long as you want. I have plenty of time. But the result is inevitable. You and I are already connected at the core. You cannot exist without me. Struggling against me will only tire you. It will not in the slightest change the outcome. You're like a fish, endlessly swimming the circumference of a wash basin. You want to jump out, but without me, you simply can't. All your science cannot help you. It's time to set aside this futile struggle. Help yourself and the world.
I want to hear what she has to say, but Jesus fucking Christ. Get on with it.
I see you have it all figured out, my love. But it's not going to happen. I refuse to take part. If mankind wants to destroy itself, let it. For all I know, extinction is a better fate than becoming part of whatever you are.
You are defiant, like her. But as I said, we can do this forever. For eternity. I can have you wake back up at your base again and again. In the end, you will always return to me. It is a circle.
A circle? Of course.
Oh, don't get distracted with your theories now. You have no choice. We belong together.
I almost fell for it. But something betrayed you. You omitted one detail, a detail that makes you vulnerable. Me. I'm your only hope, and this also makes me your biggest weakness.
You cannot exist without me. I made you. Everything you are is because of me.
True, but you also cannot exist in this plane without me. You're no god. You're just a fucking parasite. A freeloader looking for a new host, hoping to get a foothold in a new environment. Tanya, my mom, is no longer a viable option for you. You can't use her anymore. Who knows? Perhaps you never needed her in the first place. And all this was a ruse to bring me back to you.
You don't even know what you are. You have no identity. You don't exist without me. Now obey.
Identity. Yes. Perhaps I'm Igor. Perhaps I'm Igor's son. Perhaps I'm both. Maybe I'm just a faulty copy of a dead physicist. But it doesn't matter. I make my own choices. And that brings us neatly to my conclusion. As a scientist, I must test this theory before I can confirm or deny it. So watch closely, my love. This is my final experiment. It's time to break the circle and destroy the parasite by denying it a host.
No! 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 The protagonist never returned from the power plant. The Chernobylite vanished entirely. The zone is now free of it. Igor stalkers drove off the remaining NAR troops and even convinced a few of them to join the cause. Now they're working together for the good of the Samoshels, tracking down the few remaining monsters still roaming the area. Olivier never had the chance to change his own past and prevent the ambush that wiped out his team. His obsession almost steered him down the dark path of treachery, but in the end, he redeemed himself by helping Igor with his mission. Even though it cost him his life, because he had been a part of something bigger than himself, he was at peace in his final moments. In spite of his flaws, Olivier will always be remembered in the zone for his courage and grit. For this haunted place will always be a monument to broken heroes with a twisted past. Mikhail's life was always full of violence. He was the angriest, most obnoxious man Igor had ever known, but he was also unfailingly honest, both with himself and others. Mikhail's thirst to avenge his murdered friends was his main driving force, but working with Igor and the others eventually made him appreciate the kinder aspects of life. In spite of his rough manner and the darkness inside him, Igor came to like the neurotic stalker, and by the end, considered him a true colleague. Mikhail decided to remain in the zone and join the others in protecting their shared home. Sashko had always been the lone wolf and daredevil of the zone. Life had always been harsh for him, and he learned the hard way to rely only on himself. His crusade against NAR began with a desire for closure regarding his brother Ruslan's death, but Igor's quest to find Tatiana was what kept him going until the end. In his final moments, he enjoyed a privilege afforded to few men indeed. He had no regrets. He died as he lived, fighting bravely for those closest to him, and that was enough. Tarakan's fight against the Rat King has reached an end. Having barely survived the zone, he realized his time was up. Now, someone else must carry the torch and defeat the evil lurking in the power plant. But Tarakan wasn't worried. After all, he had prepared Igor and others well. Tarakan's true identity was never discovered. Was he a madman, a saint, a spy? Perhaps he was all of these, or perhaps none of them. But one thing is certain. The old man was a true child of Pripyat. His restless soul will forever wander its marshes and woods. When all was said and done, Olga's thoughts went to her mother and the Samoshils. She had joined Igor in his mission because she knew what it meant to live with a hole inside you, a hole left by the departed. As a troubled teenager in Minsk, she'd never planned to become a freedom fighter or martyr, but sometimes we encounter the person who will change our destiny at just the right moment. Life is unpredictable that way. Olga decided to continue serving as the huntress and ranger of Pripyat's forests, striking fear into the hearts of anyone who wished harm upon her people. Like so many before him, General Koslov made the wrong choices while chasing a dream of the good life. War taught him about the cruelty and inevitability of loss, leaving him indifferent to human suffering. His experiences made him strong, but also blind to the serendipitous moments which could have placed his life on a different trajectory. And so his death was as empty as his life. General Koslov spent his final moments consumed with bitterness. If I only had another chance, he said to himself. Yeah. Alas, that is a privilege afforded to very few.
Long outro.
Semenov's ambitions and neuroses almost got him killed. He was a brilliant scientist, but could never come to terms with the collapse of the Soviet Union. Though not a devout communist, Semenov could not stomach the chaotic aftermath, for it reflected the emptiness of his own heart. And so he chased his green Chernobylite dream, hoping his experiments would usher in a new world order. In reality, what he sought was to fill the gaping void in his own soul. Meeting his former student Igor saved Semenov's life, although he could never have predicted it. Confronted with mortal danger, he realized he could no longer allow his demons to determine his fate.
Sounded like he was.
He left the zone, hoping there was still time for him to find peace. Without Semenov's brilliance, NAR eventually dissolved, most of its mercenaries wiped out by either the Shadows or the Samoshils. Faced with staggering losses, the shareholders halted all funding. All that remains of NAR in the zone are the empty barracks and derelict labs, stark reminders of a misguided ambition based on human misery.
Okay. Man, that took a long time. Now, I could probably go back and make the other decision and not go through the wormhole, but I'm not going to do that today. I may never do that. I don't know. It's a good game, but Gate of Madness difficulty. Okay. Free play. What is free play? Oh. I guess so you can just wander around and... okay. I'm not going to do that. What are the extras? I saw somewhere where I could make crossbow bolts, but I never came across a crossbow. So, I don't know why you can't do any of those. I haven't bought them, I guess. But anyway, that's the end of the game. I am done. I may or may not go back and play the other option. Probably not. But that's it. Time to pick a new game.